Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have another possibly interesting video. This is a 1997 EuroVan instrument cluster coming from Texas. Kent, this is your instrument cluster. I have his notes in here. Yeah, Kent. Kent from Dallas, Texas. He's the original owner of these vehicles. I'm going to put a note that he sent me. Just make sure to put this here. All right, let me move you over to that screen. And well, in there you see this. I haven't even connected because I can feel a smell on the cluster, and I want to open it up with you guys and so he can see it as well. But yeah, so this is the information like that. You guys can see the part numbers and everything. This is exactly here. And this is just minutes before I start the video. This is a note. It says, as per our emails, I find the instrument cluster on my 1997 EuroVan Winnebago full camper. I'm the original owner. Having purchased it new in 1998, which is amazing. It has only 129,000 miles, so that's definitely a well taken care, especially when you're the first owner. I always love and like to keep my cars clean and looking good, so I can see that it's the same because the cluster looks pretty clean. It is sad because it's old, 1998. If it hasn't been in service before, those are like a little ticking bumps in there because, their capacitors, the voltage regulators are really prone to leak and damage, and then it can create a complete non-repairable component. But let's hope and that is not the case. You also want to put, some red LED bulbs. By the way, Ken, I have not get those yet. And those are a special order because because of the same reason. Those are not common. He wants to have red LED lights, and instead of the normal lights, he said it's easier for him to see. But let's see what we see. All right, so let me open this cluster with you guys in here. Yeah, you can see really well. I'm going to put the notes away here. Yep, that should be the correct one. Yeah, I'm not in the way. Perfect. This is pretty easy. It's 2 screws to hold the cluster in cover, the shield in place, and it has 2 tabs on the side. These tabs in here, all you need to do is just push it up, and then I use a plastic pick just to on the side. The same thing, just keeping a little pressure on the side. You start lifting it, so you release it from the tabs. No, it didn't get released. So it's harder to do when you're doing a video. But yeah, so it's already opening in here, so I just go and walk this one here, and then that should be already released. Yep. And that's how this lens, yes, you guys are having a good chance of seeing, comes out. But yeah, this smells burnt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this smells horrible. So now let's remove the needles. And this is definitely an original. I mean, nobody has been here. Yeah, you can feel I can definitely feel the needles nice and stuck in there. And I don't like that. Hopefully you guys can see it. Let me get a little closer. And more light here. Now that I got here, you can see that in here. So all this is a fire. And you can see it like almost in here, the same black mark. This is definitely not looking good, Kent. Not looking good. Sometimes it don't come off. Wait. I got more needles in here. Yeah. Yeah, this needle. This is just, sometimes it happens and just come off like this. Either way, I don't care about the motors because I'm putting them in new if I can repair it. But looking at this is catastrophic damage, and this board is not repairable. So yeah, hopefully, let me get a camera to get closer. I'll show you that. But yeah, this is what happens when you wait for too long. Let me get the light closer to here so you can get to see there. But this is a completely exploded area, and the problem is already burnt. This is not a little bit, it's completely burned and did a hole through the board. So sad. It is definitely sad to see this because going to make it very hard to, not hard, impossible to repair. We're going to have to get another cluster for him. Let me get the whole board out. Like I said, sometimes the needle don't want to cooperate, especially when they're like original, like this one, which is okay. Don't want to cooperate. What else is holding this here? Looks like it's just the same plastic on the motors. Okay. All right, get the other one out. I just want to get everything out so we can see and you guys can see what is happening inside. Let me get that ground spot out. And let's get the other 2 bolts in here out. No matter what, really, realistically, this is garbage. It's not really anything we can use in here. I don't really use components from these boards. And it's sad because, like I said, it is original. Let me just zoom out. I'm too close for you guys to see everything. This has the tabs, so you have to lift. That's the tool right here. Got one in here. Okay. Another one in the back. Oh yeah, multiple areas. So guys, this is, like I said, it's not just there. You see, when a short like this happens, you see it went through and create a fire. It also burned in here. You can see all this damage. And oof, well, those are just the little wheels for the motors. No matter what, they're garbage. But yeah, we have a hole through the board here. So it has a hole here already shorted and burned, and then same thing in here. All these areas got shorted, and you can see the trace. I can see a trace completely coming out of the board, and this is what I said. This will make this board completely non-repairable. I would not spend. I have seen guys trying to repair something like this. Don't try to be the hero. When you try to be the hero, then you are responsible for something that cannot be repaired. I'm sorry. Can't, but this is a non-repairable component. This is no charge to the customer. I don't charge when I open and it's a burn component that cannot be repaired. It's no charge. So yep, at least now you know. There is nothing I can do with this. Just try to find you one and then repair it, because what you get from junkyards or used parts is a used part. It's not a brand new part. So that part has to come here, and I have to do completely refurbish the part, and then you can use it. But some people think that you go and buy something on eBay and then just install it in the car and it's brand new. No, you're buying a used component. And if a component like this, it has already, 30 years, you need to send it to repairs, because otherwise it's going to get burned and it can damage more components. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm sorry, another not very conclusive video, but that's what I do. I like to share and show to the customers the reality. I send pictures, I send videos, I send everything so the customer can see it, because I don't like to just say, oh, yeah, your component is not repairable, you need to buy a new one or a used one. No, I show you with real videos and pictures why it's happening or why it's necessary. All right, guys, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.